All right, so let's go ahead and delve into the terrarium project and some of the details with that. Now, I will post online a tutorial about how to put it together, as well as this quick overview. So right here, we'll just go over this. We have three kind of main options that I'm looking for. I think the most accessible one is for you guys to find a bottle of some kind. So here's a 2-liter soda bottle. This we'll just cut off the top. We'll put some things in there and put the top back on there. Now, by definition, a terrarium is an enclosed system with plants in it, so you'll actually get kind of your own little weather system going on in there. It's pretty interesting to observe. But due to our limitations, if you are unable to do an enclosed system, maybe all you have is a bowl, we can do an open terrarium, we can call it that, but technically it's just a potted plant at that point. But as long as you keep it wet, we'll call it a terrarium just for keeping everything the same here. So some of the things we need is a clear container, closed or open, about a cup of soil. Now, this is going to depend entirely on the size of your terrarium here. But about a cup in a 2-liter bottle should do it. You're going to want some of the moss that you find around. Moss is going to be good. Not only is it going to make it look cooler, it's going to help keep the soil moist. You're going to want different plants. I don't want you just to find one plant and put it in there. Different plants are good because the tundra plants that we have here actually work a lot together because they have adapted to this particular soil and protect each other in different ways. So in North Slope science, we'll actually get into that quite a bit more. Rocks and or seashells are not a necessary part, but this is a bit of an art project. So I want to see a little touch of your own creativeness put in there. And just one way to do that is with rocks and seashells, or maybe bones or other decorations. So I'll show you guys a video of the terrarium potted plant thing that I did at home, and it has pretty sure a fox skull that we found while we were looking for plants, and it looks pretty cool. Also, you're going to make sure that it has water and sunlight. So hint hint, maybe those things are related to our essential question. And finally, a way to identify plants. So online there is a database of all the tundra plants or North Slope plants that a previous science teacher had put on there, and it's pretty decent. I will give you guys a PDF version of that so you can look through there and hopefully be able to identify your plants that you found around your house. But what I want to see is just some way to identify it. What I am envisioning is like a toothpick and a little piece of paper, kind of like a flag that you put in your terrarium and you say, hey, this plant is this plant is this, and this plant is this. You'll likely have 3 or 4 different flags in your terrarium. If you can't do that, or just the way you designed it doesn't work with that outlook, you could do a note card or something, maybe a PowerPoint slide that shows a picture of the plant and then the description of it on the side. If you're just using paper and pencil, you can write your own description of the plant and then tell me what that is. So that way, if I were to read what you said, I can identify the plant based on your description in your terrarium, okay? So this is, again, our first project due on Friday the 4th. We'll have all week to do that, plenty of time, especially considering our classes are supposed to be an hour and a half long. And I really look forward to seeing your creations, and hopefully we can share those creations with the rest of our class and get some feedback from each other, positive feedback, right? All right, thanks guys.